Dolphins from South Florida, and we are underway. And Grant will come up and field it right at the goal line. If he gets some blocks, he can run, and he didn't get the blocks he needed, so he stopped at the 19-yard line. Two receivers to the top, and the handoff goes to Ajayi, and his first run of the day is a lot like last week. Kenny Stills in motion as Tannehill on first down finds Stills, and he's run out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Exactly what he did last week.
On second down and 6, they may have gotten Jerry Hughes to jump. Ajayi, though, will bounce right across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Lorenzo Alexander and Zach Brown make the tackle.
Offside. Defense, number 55. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Back in play, but he is back playing for the Buffalo Bills. On first down, here's Ajayi again. He is running hard on his first 3 carries, a gain of 9. Corey Graham makes the tackle. Quick pass, it's complete. That's Devontae Parker. Preston Brown makes the tackle.
Define the hole and hit it fast.
Off the play fake, Tannehill looking to throw. Has time, throws left. Tough pass. It's caught by Ajayi, but Zach Brown was right in his back pocket.
In the league.
Movement from the right side of the offensive line. Looked like Jermon Bushrod may have moved.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
A couple weeks ago, cutting some starting offensive linemen.
Tannehill under pressure. Alexander chasing him down. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Lorenzo Alexander, one of the best stories in the National Football League this year. Last week against Pittsburgh, they were at 50% on third down. Tannehill, middle of the field. Pass is complete. Kenny Stills. And he's got a first down to the 35. You want to talk about threading a needle. That's exactly what Tannehill did. This drive, this will be the 9th play of the drive. 5 passes, 3 rushes. And that ball was swatted away. Jerry Hughes got his hand on it and knocked it away. It'll be second down and 10. He still has not played a game because of suspension and because of a hamstring injury. And Rex Ryan said he's my best defensive player. Ajayi on second down. Bounces down toward the 30. They'll mark him at the 31. Zach Brown makes the tackle.
After every single play, collect their thoughts, and they looked a lot better last week.
Well, this is more than 5.5 minutes this drive, and the pass complete to Stills, close to the 20. A big third down conversion in front of Corey Graham. It's a gain of 11.
And Tannehill, because he has time, has been able to get the ball out.
Here's Ajayi on first down, and he is hit right at the line of scrimmage. A flag comes in. That's something that didn't happen that often last week, where he was stopped for a loss.
Holding. Offense, number 51. 10-yard penalty. First down.
In the first quarter. Damian Williams is in for the first time. Off the play fake, Tannehill throws it low. Down in 20. Jarvis Landry in motion. Ajayi. And Ajayi dances his way inside the 20. Corey Graham eventually makes the tackle. Well, that's a gain of 12 yards for Ajayi team. The Bills have not allowed a third down conversion in the red zone this year. Tannehill tried to make it the first one. Nothing there. Off the hands of Stills. Andrew Franks, who had 3 field goals last week against Pittsburgh, which is a career high, will attempt a 36-yarder. He has had a couple of field goal attempts blocked this year. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way. It had better height. And it is good. And the Dolphins jump out to a 3-0 lead. They had 68 last week. They like that. And this is another good start for them, although they would love to have gotten 7. Tate lets that go over his career games against Miami. Pistol formation with LaShawn McCoy in the backfield, and Taylor will roll the pocket, has plenty of time, and throws on the run. It's complete. And that's his first pass play of the game because of a hamstring injury that he sustained Wednesday in practice. On first down, he'll get his first carry of the day. And up to the 42-yard line. On second down at 8. A little shotgun is Taylor. And Taylor's under pressure, and he breaks away from Cameron Wake and runs out of bounds, which he does so well, up to the 46-yard line. Neville Hewitt makes the tackle. Play clock is down to 0, and Taylor just gets it off. Nope, there's a flag that's thrown. He did not get it off in time.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's Brad Allen, our referee. Play clock down to 1. He just gets it off. And Taylor is hit, and he is thrown down by Cameron Wake. 2009 gets it to the backfield here.
Might be a long day on that right side by Jordan Mills. 2 plays in a row. Cameron Wake easily beats him with a speed rush to the outside and is able to get to Taylor this time, dealing with the speed of Wake coming off that corner all game.
Loss of 5. First punt of the day for Colton Schmidt, who didn't punt till the second half last week. Grant from the 21. Flags are in. Lorenzo Alexander trying to chase him down, and he is tripped up to the 25-yard line. Mike Gillislee makes the tackle for Buffalo. 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And Brad Allen's going to let us know who the penalty is against.
During the kick, holding number 35 of the receiving team. That 10-yard penalty will be administered from the end of the kick. First down.
Well, there's Walt Aikens. He was called for the penalty. Moves the football back to the 12. And Ajayi on his first carry this time is stopped by Zach Brown.
He's going to end up being a tackle someday, but he's learned how to play guard very well.
On second down, Ajayi up to the 15. Jerry Hughes makes the tackle. Kyle Williams was there as well. The last drive, there was only 1 third down. They didn't convert. Tannehill out of the shotgun. Alexander's right at his feet. The pass is incomplete. Intended for Stills. Broken up by Corey Graham. And let's see who the penalty is against. It's holding against the Dolphins.
Holding. Offense, number 74. That penalty is declined. Fourth down.
Tate on to receive the punt from Matt Darr, his first of the game. From his goal line. And Tate will get a chance to return this one from the 40. Makes one man miss, so that means he's in Miami territory, and then a whole lot more. Excellent field position for the Bills on the second series of the day. On first down, the Bills, excellent field position from the 30. Here's LaShawn McCoy. Nothing left, cuts back right, still cutting back. And he's going to get a few yards and forces a second down and 7. Taylor rolls out, throws on the run, pass is complete. That's Justin Hunter.
Force the Dolphins to place him on injured reserve, Tom.
As we talked about, Michael Thomas takes his spot. The handoff goes to LaShawn McCoy on 1st and 10 from the 13, and he gets 3 before Kiko Alonso makes the tackle. Place it with Michael Thomas, and some of the other responsibilities will go on the rest of the secondary. Here's second down, and Tyrod Taylor rolling out, throwing to the end zone, just throwing it away. Speaking of movement, that's Charles Clay moving in the backfield. Taylor from the shotgun looks toward the end zone, and Hunter was the intended receiver, and he wanted pass interference against Byron Maxwell, and the Bills will settle for a field goal attempt. The 9th-year pro out of Montana on for the field goal attempt, 29 yards. Good snap, good hold, and it is good. So we are tied up at 3. Kenyon Drake is back there as well for the Dolphins. It's a 3-3 game with 49 seconds to play here in the first quarter, and Grant will have some room to get things started, and then he's able to cut across the 25 and take it down at the 27-yard line. Down 3 times to pass so far in this first quarter. Here's Tannehill to throw on first down, throwing long, passes to Jarvis Landry, and knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line by Zach Brown. Flags come in after the play. And Landry may have been doing some extra celebrating, but here is Brad Allen.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 14, offense. Taunting after the play. This unsportsmanlike conduct counts toward his disqualification. This is his first.
All right, so that's the taunting by getting up and spinning the football on the Bills' sideline. On first down from the 38-yard line. There's Tannehill. Tannehill looking long to the far side, and he could not get Devontae Parker.
Come around and put him in a lot of different places in their offense.
And he was listed as number 98. There were 97 players ahead of him. Marquise Gray, the tight end, is in the backfield as well for Tannehill. Low snap, handled. Here comes the pressure. Tannehill rolling, and he's in trouble. He wobbles it, and it's incomplete. Shaq Lawson and Preston Brown were both in on the pursuits that set up the field goal for the Bills. This is a good high punt. Tate will call for the fair catch, and he's bumped into, and there's the flag. Jordan Lucas is probably going to contend that he was blocked into Brandon Tate, but there was contact. Ronald Darby was the guy who was doing the blocking. Here's Brad Allen.
There is no foul for kick-catch interference as the player was blocked into the play. However, there was holding. Kicking team number 32, 10-yard penalty, 4th down.
Dar has it blocked. It'll bounce inside the 40 and then is smothered at the 40-yard line. McCray comes in to block the punt. Lorente McCray, the 4th-year pro out of Florida.
Full up and under move on the wing. I think that's Damian Williams. He beats Williams across his face to the inside, and his hands and his eyes at the ball. What a big special teams play. Man, that was a costly.
So the second straight drive begins in Miami territory. The handoff goes to LaShawn McCoy. He gets one. Let's check in with JB in New York. Tony Gonzalez made his second appearance on NCIS. Was excellent as the pass is complete to the outside.
Even though he's out there on the field.
Yeah, they did say he would have a pitch count here today. They weren't sure how much of a pitch count. Pass is complete. A diving catch by Reggie Bush, and Bush is taken down at the 23-yard line. First down from the 23-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Offset I formation. Felton is the fullback, and here is McCoy down to the 20, a gain of 3. He's touched the ball 5 times. It'll be second down. Taylor, pocket collapses. He throws it toward the end zone for Reggie Bush. Incomplete. Bills 1 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Taylor looks left, passes complete left. He's got Hunter, the former Dolphin. And out of bounds close to the 10.
Speed option right.
On 1st and goal, Tyrod Taylor keeps it himself into the end zone. He fumbles, but he crossed the plane. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You can see this coming the entire way. Formation to the left, and you knew that it was going to be some sort of a quarterback run. Charles Clay, the tight end on that side, leads up on the strong safety.
The replay, he crossed the plane of the goal before Caduce knocked the ball loose. Carpenter with the point after. His kick is on its way, and it is good. 10-3 Buffalo. Dolphins are wearing uniforms from the 1966 season. And they are sharp. Here is Graham, a yard deep. He'll bring it out. He's got some confidence. And Lorenzo Alexander wraps him up and takes him down at the 21-yard line.
Side. Kicking team number 30. That 5-yard penalty. That 5-yard penalty will be administered from the previous spot. We will re-kick.
So we will re-kick after the 5-yard penalty. So after the penalty, they'll kick from the 30-yard line. Grant will get some better field position to start from the 10 this time. And he gets across the 25 before he's wrapped up at the 27. Him in the open and what kind of a year he's having. Defensively, 8 sacks. That's tops in the NFL, but also still on special teams. Here's Ajayi, who slips away from Kyle Williams for a first down. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And he was a big part of it. He has 8 carries, as we mentioned, 59 yards. They officially gave him 11, and this time he'll speed up across the 45. Brandon Spikes takes him down. 59 yards on the ground for the Dolphins. That's Gray in motion, the tight ends. This is Arian Foster on second down and short, and Foster lowers his shoulder and has the first down to the 49. So this is already the 25th play of the half for the Dolphins. Off the play fake, Tannehill looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, throws on the run. Pass complete to Jarvis Landry, who makes one man miss before he dances out of bounds. Gray in motion. Handoff to Ajayi. Makes a guy miss in the backfield and burst inside the 30. Now the 25. Zach Brown makes the tackle. Boy, there is a quick first step for Ajayi. It's a gain of 14. Bills have 73 yards overall. Ajayi has 85, and he'll lose a yard there. Newsable makes the tackles in motion. Bills with the lead. Here's Devontae Parker down to the 15. That's Kenyon Drake in the backfield. Tannehill pumps. He can run for the first down, and that's what he's going to do. He's out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by Preston Brown.
Last week, a couple drops cost them some touchdowns. They got to punch it in here.
Handoff goes to Ajayi running left, and flags come in. He's inside the 5, down to the 4. Preston Brown made the tackle.
Well, they're going to get a crack back block. I think it was Jarvis Landry. That was a devastating.
There are 2 fouls on the offense on the play. Holding, offense. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 14, offense. That penalty is 15 yards. Remains first down.
Tree is in motion. Off the play fake, Tannehill in the pocket, has time, throws right, pass complete to Stills, who's in the middle of Arian Foster and Kenny Stills. Tannehill's in trouble, breaking away from Jerry Hughes and then stopped by Lorenzo Alexander. Douzable was there as well. It'll be a gain of maybe 1.5. We'll see how they spot it, but it's going to be third down. Third down. Tannehill, middle of the field. Jarvis Landry is spun down by Zach Brown. Excellent coverage by the middle linebacker. Position is just 6 of 20 in the red zone for touchdowns, and Franks converts the field goal. It's a 4-point game. Buffalo on top with 3:47 to play.
Make sure he drops his target and hit him more in the numbers instead of going up high. But a tough play for both players, and you hope Williams is okay.
Brandon Tate to return from the 2. And he has stood up just outside the 15-yard line. First 3 possessions resulted in a field goal and a touchdown, but they had excellent field position because of special teams. But their flight was delayed for about 4 hours, and they had to get off the plane up in Buffalo. They went through all of their work up there before heading down to Miami. Jordan Phillips may have moved for the Dolphins, and that's why the flag came in. There's Phillips. There was the initial flag that was thrown, then there was a flag that was thrown late. So we'll see if there are 2 different penalties.
Neutral zone infraction on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Yeah, so it will be Jordan Phillips who's called for the neutral zone infraction. Handoff goes to McCoy. And McCoy is hit at the line of scrimmage, gets 1 up to the 24. Donald Butler makes the tackle.
We've seen from the Bills during their 4-game winning streak.
Well, Anthony Lynn did tell us last night that they were going to be careful because it is a long year. As Taylor throws to Clay, who has it at the 41-yard line. Tyrod Taylor was under pressure. 15 receptions the last 4 games for Charles Clay. Taylor, quick toss, has Clay again, middle of the field. And he's down to the 46-yard line. Kiko Alonso and Neville Hewitt make the tackle. Tyrod Taylor, 5 of his last 6 pass completions. And he hangs the ball off, and no gain on the play. In fact, a loss of 2. Loss of 3 on the play. Now from midfield. On 2nd down and 13. Taylor zips it to the outside. And pass is complete to Walter Powell, the second-year pro out of Murray State. Bobby McCain with the hit. Buffalo with 3 timeouts left. Taylor, and his pass to Goodwin is dropped. Goodwin had a step in front of Byron Maxwell, who is back deep to receive. Landry's back there every once in a while. It's 4th down. Schmidt's second punt of the afternoon. And they're going to say get away from it as it bounces out of bounds inside the 15-yard line here at Hard Rock Stadium, although it's a very comfortable day. Not like last week with the Steelers. Here's Ajayi. into the open field up to the 30. So with 41 seconds to play, Miami with 2 timeouts left. 41 seconds to play, Miami with 1 timeout left. Tannehill being flushed out. Jack Lawson has him from behind and takes him down after a gain of 1. On top 10-6. And Franks will kick it off, and we begin the second half from South Florida. That's Reggie Bush who's going to return it from the goal line. Reggie Bush up to the 20-yard line. He stops. So a 4-point lead for Buffalo with the football to begin the second half. Try to win their 5th consecutive game. Here is LaShawn McCoy breaking a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. There's about 13 or 14 of O'Leary's family members here today. Tyrod Taylor breaks away as the strings of his jersey are left in the fingertips of Andre Branch. And he gets up to the 30-yard line. He'll be a yard shy of a first down.
Rally for the Dolphins.
Well, may have been the T-shirt underneath the jersey. The handoff goes to the up man, Jerome Felton, the fullback. And he's going to be close. I don't know if he got this. It depends on the spot. That's his first carry of the day. He's saying he got the first down. It's going to be 4th down. Nice job by the Dolphins defense.
To start out the third quarter for the Dolphins, who have, they've had their problems this year in run defense. And they think they turned a corner last week in football, have just stopped it.
Yeah, last week Le'Veon Bell wound up finishing with just 53 yards. Grant back deep to receive, passes it to 23, open field to the near side. And he is ripped down to the field at the 32-yard line. Looking at Ajayi in the backfield. Ajayi with 99 yards on the ground. Bill showing blitz. The handoff to Ajayi, and he's got over 100 yards, lowering his shoulder up to the 39. Down in less than 2. Ajayi steps inside, and with his back to the defense, goes down to the 42, or up to the 42. Jerry Hughes makes the tackle for the end of next week. The way things are going, he'll take the handoff again, running left, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage, but still gets up to the 44. There is a flag in the vicinity of Mike Pouncey. Jerry Hughes made the tackle. They might get Brandon Albert with a hold.
Holding. Offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Expect more pressure on early downs.
By the way, 8 penalties now for the Dolphins in this game. Tannehill has time. Rolls and throws as he's hit, and he overthrows his tight end, Marquise Gray.
This was close to being a big play. If Tannehill saw Gray just a moment earlier and got him the ball, you're going to see Gray here.
Defense, number 24. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
And you see him adjust. If he can get that ball to him earlier and allow him to run down the sideline, that could have been a big play.
Well, here's the hold they just called against the Bills. Landry in motion. Tannehill looking for it all. Looking for Stills. Stills can't hang on. Corey Graham broke it up at the last moment. To answer all the questions about it. Here's Ajayi, who's hit behind the line of scrimmage by Lorenzo Alexander. Defensive lineman weighed 305 pounds for the Washington Redskins. Here's Tannehill, long to the near side for Landry, and it's nearly intercepted. Jonathan Meeks had it, but couldn't hang on. And the Dolphins will be forced to punt, so Miami will punt the ball away. Brandon Tate back deep to receive for the Bills. Dar had one punt blocked earlier. Tate will catch it and go out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Grandson Nick O'Leary is playing for the Buffalo Bills. We've got movement by the Miami Dolphins as the play is blown dead. .9:41 to play here in the third quarter. Here's Brad Allen.
Encroachment. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty. First down.
All right, so Jordan Phillips called for his second penalty today. 5-yard penalty, first down at 5. LaShawn McCoy bounces left, comes back right, and not much there.
That's the kind of plays they're looking at Williams at the end.
Second down at 7, passes complete to Tate. And Tate shy of a first down. Byron Maxwell and Kiko Alonso, the 2 former Eagles, make the tackle. Third down and 3 yards or less, 0 for 1 today. Tyrod Taylor can run if he gets in trouble. He's elusive. Not elusive enough. Wrapped up and taken down by Jason Jones.
Perfect job outside by Jones to get Taylor on the ground.
This will be a tough one for Grant, who fields it at the 30. Is punched back by Lorenzo Alexander. And then is out of bounds. The second runner to gain 100 yards or more against the Bills defense this year. The first one was Matt Forte in week 2. Off the play fake, Tannehill, he's in trouble, and he is sacked at the 26-yard line. Lorenzo Alexander.
Bills overloading this right side, bringing Zach Brown and then Alexander. He just beats Dominic Jones to the corner around the edge. The defense has come out in attack mode. First down, both series. Side of the Miami offensive line to try and get him out and away from Tunsil and Albert.
He has a sack in 7 consecutive games. Kyle Williams slows Ajayi. And then Corey Graham is there to wrap him up with Alexander. Third down, Shaq Lawson checks in. He's at the right side of the defensive line. Tannehill drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Runs away, and flags come in, and he is taken down at the 31 by Kyle Williams. Boy,
Holding, offense number 74. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Third penalty of the day for Bushrod.
Well, that's the kind of motor you want to see from number 95. That guy is unbelievable in the middle.
Low snap, Dar handles it. Brandon Tate comes running up, fields it at the 32, and calls for the fair catch. So back and forth we go. It's been bizarro world here this afternoon. On first down, Tyrod Taylor looking long, looking for Goodwin. He's got it in stride. He'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 67 yards. Goodwin beat Michael Thomas.
The outside, Byron Maxwell is looking in the backfield the entire way. I mean, Goodwin closes his cushion, runs right by him, and the safety just can't get over in time. I mean, you have to know your personnel and who you're dealing with. I mean, Goodwin.
The point after by Dan Carpenter to make it a 17-6 game. It is good. Previous 28 pass plays, 119 yards. Grant will take a knee for the first time today. So now down by 11. The Dolphins go to work with Ajayi. He's over 100 yards rushing. And it adds to that total with nearly a 10-yard gain here. First down, Ajayi again. He's been the workhorse. He'll get 2 up to the 37.
Makes them feel a little bit more comfortable with the offense that they're going with throughout this game. But certainly they need him down the stretch to be a big factor, as he has been the last 4 games.
Devontae Parker with the reception in front of Ronald Darby. It'll be a first down for the Dolphins, a gain of 9. And he'll still under 100 yards passing. He gives it off to Arian Foster, who's taken down from behind. A short game. McCray makes the tackle. Second down and 8. Tannehill out of the backfield, Landry. And Landry breaks a tackle, still on his feet, knocked out of bounds on the sidelines. The near sideline by Robert Blanton.
A big play for Landry. This should be a tackle. You see Gray blocking downfield. Nikhil Roby-Coleman comes over. He's the guy responsible in coverage. Can't make the tackle, and then Landry with a big play down the sideline.
Now 4 catches for 60 yards. On first down from the 30, it's Ajayi again going back to work. Kyle Williams from behind. He gets down close to the 26-yard line. Here's Ajayi again. Steps inside. He's got quick moves, and I think you said it best before. Excellent vision from Ajayi. In motion, off the play fake, Tannehill will keep it himself. Gray is his blocker, and Tannehill bounces inside the 10. Robert Blanton will be credited with the tackle. It's a gain of 14 yards for Tannehill. From the 6, red zone execution has been an issue. They've settled for 2 field goals today. Ajayi in the backfield will take the handoff. He'll break away. Makes one man miss, but then Ronald Darby is able to stay with him to make the tackle. That is an excellent one-on-one tackle by Darby. This is the 10th play of the drive, the 8th run of the drive. Ajayi to the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins! It's a 4-yard run for Ajayi. It's his 5th touchdown of the year. And they're going to keep the offense on the field to go for 2. So maybe Adam Gase has a hunch as Jarvis Landry is in motion. Off the play fake, Tannehill walks it, Landry, he's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. The hunch was good. It's a 3-point game.
Into the backfield.
Everything worked well for the Dolphins on this drive.
It's pretty tough to run the football against their defense, but the offensive line had a terrific drive for the Dolphins.
Here's Brandon Tate trying to answer for the Bills. And he gets up close to the 29-yard line. Special teams tackle was made by Michael Thomas. Gillislee is in the backfield. LaShawn McCoy is done for the day with a hamstring injury. And Gillislee, the former Dolphin, across the 40, up close to midfield. Kudus makes the tackle, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Gillislee in for the injured LaShawn McCoy. Tyrod Taylor's pass to the outside to Goodwin is complete for 9 yards. Taylor breaks away, steps up, still rolling around. He's got that ability. Now he's got the first down. And he's out of bounds in front of Kiko Alonso. On first down, Gillislee. Gillis 25 and counting to play, 4th quarter. Up by 3. Taylor lofts it toward the end zone for Hunter, and Hunter is not able to lasso it. Tony Lippett was in on the coverage up by the Bills.
See a lot of body contact right there, but Lippett eyes going for the football. In no way restricted his arms. Good coverage down the field.
Reggie Bush checks in. Tate's trying to get off the field. Play clock is down to 5. It's at 1. He just gets it off. Taylor's in trouble, and he is down. And Ndamukong Suh.
Here, showing blitz, dropping out, and then Suh's going to come in with the pressure to get to Taylor. But he wants to throw this ball quickly. Zone dropping in the window. He has to pull it down, and there's Ndamukong Suh inside to get the big sack.
And now Jarvis Landry back deep to receive. Flags come in as the play clock was winding down. And Schmidt did not get it off.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for the Bills to push back 5 yards. Done the Dolphins in tackles this year. 3.5 sacks. And Schmidt just gets it off. Landry let it go over his head. Tate will field it at the 2 and flip it back. And then Gillislee, or I should say Meeks, falls on top of it. Dangerous territory if you're the Dolphins, particularly with this Bills defense and how good this defense is. But they go to Ajayi, who gives a little breathing room. Maybe gets 1. 2nd down. He'll take it again. And he stumbles into the open field. 1 man to beat, and he's inside Buffalo territory. Ronald Darby makes the tackle.
Chip here, and then climb up to the linebacker. On the right side, a beautiful block climbing to the 2nd level. Ajayi makes 2 defenders miss, and then he breaks it open. What a huge, huge play by Ajayi in that offensive line.
That is a 53-yard gain. He has 195 yards.
11:04 on the game clock, please.
Williams takes the handoff. Williams is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Corey White was the first one there on second down. Foster out of the backfield, stiff arm out of bounds at the 40. Blanton in on the tackle. They'll be 6 yards shy of a first down with 10:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Play clock is down to 5. Bills showing blitz. Tannehill middle of the field, in and out of the hands of Arian Foster. He had it for a first down. Jerry Hughes was trailing the field, at least, if you're the Dolphins. But after that run by Ajayi of 53 yards, you wanted a little bit more. This ball's going to float over the head of Tate and bounce into the end zone. Had never gone to the White House to celebrate their Super Bowl championship in '72. Here's a direct snap to Gillislee. Gillislee trying to stick on Mario Williams. He cannot. Williams takes him down. Second down and 20. Taylor chased by Sue. And out of bounds at the 15. A gain of about 5. Play clock is down to 7. The decibel level is through the roof. On third down, Taylor rolling the pocket. Williams has him. He just throws it up and throws it out of bounds. And Taylor is nailed by Mario Williams. Vance Joseph said, listen, I had Mario Williams in Houston with me. I know what kind of player he can be. And I was honest with him when I told him I did not think he was playing well. And that's why he backed off his snaps. Schmidt with a fantastic punt. Here's Landry from the 29. And he is stuck by Lorenzo Alexander. It's first down from the 36. He'll take the handoff. Not much there. Flags come in. And he'll dive forward to the line of scrimmage. Zach Brown makes the tackle. You know, we said during the outset, would Ajayi be able to do what he did last week? Would the Bills be able to do what they've done? They've won 4 straight.
Personal foul. Rest in the face mask. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Clock continues to run. Plenty of time left. Ajayi to his left. And Ajayi trying to move the pile. And he is stopped by Lorenzo Alexander, who is as good as advertised, by the way. Second down and 8. It's Ajayi again, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Zach Brown slowed him. He did go forward to the 46. Third down and 7 for the Dolphins. They need to get a first down to keep this drive alive. Tannehill's going the wrong way. Throws on the run. Jarvis Landry has it. Upended inside the 30-yard line. 28-yard line. Landry's in motion. Ajayi back in. He'll take the handoff, running right. He's over 200 yards again. Inside the 15. Corey Graham takes him down. He is now the 4th running back in Dolphins history to have a 200-yard game, and he's down on the field. The story, huh? On first down for the 14. Williams. Down to the 12. Alexander with the tackle. Under 5 minutes to play. Now he's in motion. They fake the handoff to him. They give it off to Williams. And Williams bounces inside the 5. Trying to carry the ball to the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins! Well, every scoring play is reviewed. They're going to review this one to make sure Williams' knee was not down before he crossed the plane of the goal line. It's tough to tell there. It looks like he crossed without any problems. Whistle blows. Flag comes in. False start.
Prior to the kick. False start. Offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Who will re-kick?
Well, again, this is a big extra point here. I mean, it's a 3-point game. 13 for 13 on point afters coming in, but this turns out to be a 38-yard extra point. Long snap count. Good hold. Kick is on its way, end over end, and it is good. 21-17, Miami on top of Buffalo with 3:56 to play here in the fourth quarter. Tate backpedaling, will just take a knee. Under 4 minutes to play, fourth quarter. The Bills down by 4. Taylor under pressure. Sue's got him. His pass is incomplete. And Ndamukong Suh once again found his way into the backfield. Gillislee in the backfield. Off the play fake. Taylor under pressure again. Breaks away from Wake. Sets up and lofts it to the far side. He just throws it away. Taylor is the leading rusher today for the Bills. McCoy out with the hamstring injury. 3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun. Pressure's coming. Throws far side. Has a man. Goodwin leaping attempt. Incomplete. Broke it up. Caduce came over and broke it up. It'll be 4th down. And Goodwin is down on the field after that hit. I think when he fell to the ground, the helmet hit the ground.
Absolutely.
Right there. We've already seen the Bills lose Aaron Williams on defense earlier without any issues. And the Bills now will punt the ball away. Jarvis Landry assessing. Has it at the 22. Makes a man miss. And then is stopped at the 30-yard line. Williams takes the handoff. Not much there. And stopped at the 33-yard line.
180! What?
Ajayi to the left side. And he gets up to the 34-yard line. Zach Brown makes the tackle. Tannehill looking to throw. Lofts it to the near side of the field. Still steps in front, makes the catch. Into the open field. Touchdown, Dolphins! That's a 66-yard smile for Ryan Tannehill.
Good effort by Ajayi in pass protection, picking up the blitz. He steps up. Good block, gives Tannehill a window, and it's all about the adjustment. Fighting for the ball, beating Darby, and then running after the catch for a touchdown. That is, what a play.
The point after by Franks is good. Deep to receive. And they'll just let this ball go out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of time left. Taylor, middle of the field, pass is overthrown, intended for Clay.
Had to do this whole thing almost entirely by himself today. And the offensive line hasn't been able to hold up and give him protection.
Well, there he goes. He's going to go down once again. Cameron Wake.
Wake on one side, coming off both edges.
This is 2-minute warning.
That is the 4th sack of the day. We've reached the 2-minute warning with the Dolphins on top by 11. Lead the Bills here in the 4th quarter, 28-17, trying to end the Bills' 4-game winning streak. That's Gillislee, and Kiko Alonso takes him down. It was a 3rd down and 16. He may have gotten 5 back on that. 17-6 Buffalo, and now the Dolphins have the lead in total yards this quarter. Buffalo 6, Miami 178.
Haunting. Number 41, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Ajayi has 214 yards. By the way, Byron Maxwell was just penalized for taunting. 10 penalties today for the Dolphins. As it turns out right now, it's not hurting them. And Taylor's under pressure again. He's going to try to run and will and get out of bounds. Alonso shoves him out of bounds.
I think that was Rashad Jones trying to give him the business on the sideline.
2nd down. Taylor steps up, throws, passes complete to Charles Clay. Byron Maxwell takes him down. And now some more shoving. Cameron Wake and Jordan Mills shoving. There is a flag down.
Holding. Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Jordan Mills can't believe it. You just heard him yell, "What?" And Brad Allen made the call, and that's what he and Cameron Wake were probably jawing about. Second down and 13. Taylor has one wobble. Nick O'Leary makes the reception. It was tipped by Andre Branch.
And I think that energy is carried over into the entire defensive line. They live for these situations.
Wake is trying to chase down Tyrod Taylor, and he's just going to go out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by Jason Jones, and now flags come in.
Jason Jones has to watch out right there.
Yeah, he's in enemy territory. Well, this is going to wind up giving the Bills a first down again.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 98, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Not a good way to end the game.
Under a minute to play. Here's Taylor, steps up again, fires left side, and his pass is complete to Walter Powell. He's out of bounds with 51 seconds to play. We'll play most of the second half without LaShawn McCoy. We're going for the end zone, and Tyrod Taylor overthrows Walter Powell. Second down and 10.
McCoy's injury a huge factor in their offense.
Bills 5-1 the last 6 against the Dolphins. The Dolphins looking to end that here today, and Taylor is hit as he throws, incomplete. And Ndamukong Suh, Jordan Phillips, all in the backfield as that pass was thrown. So the Dolphins defense has been on the field. This is the 51st play of the day. Taylor, middle of the field toward the end zone, caught by Tate at the 2. Offset I formation. And Taylor rolls the pocket, looking for Reggie Bush, and now just throws it away. Play clock is down to 2. Taylor takes the snap, rolling right. A lot of traffic, lofts it out of the end zone. 25 seconds to play. Taylor rolling the pocket again, throws to the end zone, and it's knocked incomplete by Maxwell. Justin Hunter was the intended receiver.
I think they're going to say that Maxwell grabbed him. It's going to be tight. You know, anytime you're in the tight red area.
Holding, defense, number 41. Half the distance to the goal, automatic. First down.
There's a lot of hand fighting, but you see the right arm there. Yeah, and he grabs the jersey and the shoulder pads.
Taylor hands the ball up to Reggie Bush, who loses his hat and lost the football. But they're going to say touchdown, Buffalo.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown.
And now we've got some pushing and shoving going on, some heavy pushing and shoving going on after the play, and flags come flying from everywhere.
But this is going to be, this is right on the edge on if he got this ball over the goal line or not. The knee hits right there. And if we rewind it just a little bit, right when his knee hits, just the tip of the ball.
Yep, which is all that has to go. Right there, the knee is down, and the football is already being extended. And Walt Aikens was taking his hat off.
So right there, see the knee is down, and you don't see, you know, the tip of the ball.
The ruling on the field of a touchdown is under further review. After the play was over, there was a personal foul on the defense and a personal foul on the offense. Those penalties will offset. We will now review the play.
Is there enough to overturn this call?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
So it stands.
We will run the try. The dead ball personal fouls offset.
They flank Tyrod Taylor. That's play in motion. Taylor looking for Bush. He's got it, and he's got the two-point conversion. It's a three-point game with 14 seconds to play. That's right. There have been 3 successful onside kicks this year out of 21 attempts. Carpenter over to the Bills side of the field, and this is handled easily by the Miami Dolphins and Jarvis Landry. And with 13 seconds left, the Bills have no timeout, so the Dolphins can just take a knee. Ajayi, 214 yards, second straight 200-yard game, and Ryan Tannehill will just take a knee, and the Miami Dolphins will walk away with a 28-25 victory over the Buffalo Bills. Jay Ajayi with back-to-back 200-yard games. He is the fourth player in NFL history to accomplish that feat, joining O.J. Simpson, Earl Campbell, and Ricky Williams.